So Ray and Lou, the guy who requested the last one, also said, if you want to do more, you could do the Pew Research Center Political Typology or Vote Compass. I don't know if those are different tests. I'm gonna see if they are later, but let's start with this one. Okay, 23 questions. Which of these statements come close to you? Government regulation of business is necessary to protect public interest. Government regulation of business. Good. I think it's necessary to protect public interest. Which comes, okay, let's see. Most people who want to get ahead can make it if they're willing to work hard. Hard work and determined is no guarantee of success for most people. I believe it's the second one. Which the country should do whatever it takes to protect the environment. The country has gone too far. I don't think we've gone far enough, honestly. Using overwhelming military force is the best way to defeat terrorism around the world. Relying too much on terrorism creates hatred that leads to more terrorism. Oh, heck yeah. This was a point my dad was saying back when Iraq happened. If you invade a country like Iraq, you have a whole bunch of other countries that hate you. Racial discrimination is the main reason why black people can't get ahead these days. Black people who can't get ahead these days are mostly responsible for their own conditions. These days, yes. Now, I'd also like to point out the word mostly. I'm not denying there's some racism, just saying it's not as much as most black people will say. Actually, can you skip one? Oh, you can, huh? Also, could you... Okay, so those are one, so... Which comes close to your business corporations make a fair and reasonable amount of profit? I think it's fair and reasonable. Poor people today have it easy because they get government benefits without doing anything in return. Poor people have hard lives because government benefits don't go far enough. They don't. It's best for the future of our country to be active in world affairs. We should pay less attention. Oh yeah, yeah. We shouldn't pay attention to our enemies. It is not necessary to believe in God to have good moral values. It is. No, it isn't. The growing number of newcomers from other countries threaten traditional American customs. They don't really neither come close to me. I'm a little bit more to the bottom one, though. Government is almost always wasteful and ineffective. Government often does a better job than people give it credit for. The first one. Society is better off. People make marriage and have children a priority. Society is just as well off if people have priorities other than, I think that's true. Too much power is coronated in the hands of few large companies. Yeah, that's an undeniable fact. The best way to ensure peace is through military strength. Good diplomacy is the best way to ensure peace. A little bit more to the bottom, but just barely. Success in the lives is pretty much determined by the forces outside of your control. Everyone has it in their own power to succeed. It's usually outside of your control. Homosexuality should be accepted by society, should be discouraged by society, should be accepted. I don't care. America needs to be willing to give up privacy and freedom in order to be... No. Government aids to the poor does more harm than good. By making people too dependent on government aid does more good than harm because people can't get out of poverty until their basic needs are met. That's very true. Stricter environmental laws and regulations cost too many jobs and hurt the economy. What? How would that actually take away jobs? I'm not exactly sure. I mean, wouldn't you have to hire people to help regulate the environment? Our country has made changes needed to get black equal rights. Our country needs to continue making changes. I think... we have come a long way, but I do think there's a little more we can go. Like, not much, but just a little more. U.S. efforts to solve problems around the world usually end up making things worse. Oh, yeah. The government should do more to help needy Americans, even if it means going deeper in debt. The government can't afford to do much for help in the needy. I think that's true. I think we need to get out of debt first, then give free healthcare and free colleges. Immigration today strengthens our country because of hardworking talents. Immigration today is a burden on our jobs, housing, and healthcare. I'm going to lean a little to the bottom. Let's see what I get. Okay, solid liberalism. Let's see. Faith and family left. I remember 2012. Let's see if they got one for 2016. I don't. Okay, so I'm about here in terms of liberalism. I'm on the lower end, as you can see. And here is the conservative, so I'm decently liberal, it looks like. Okay, so 25% of liberals agree with me. I'm conservative when it comes to government. I'm liberal according to this government, though. I'm very liberal when it comes to environment. I'm liberal when it comes to social safety nets. I'm conservative in one of these when it comes to business, and liberal on the other. Oh, I did not respond to question 5. That's kind of weird. I'm also conservative at the bottom. Wait, am I? Did it say I was? Let's see. Is this along? I believe it's along with. Okay, values and race. Very liberal, very liberal. Okay, a little conservatism. Oh, this is very close. Oh, on more the general public scale, okay. Yeah, I'm mostly liberal on a lot of these things. Okay, let's see. Solid liberal. Let's go faith and family. Okay, I'm about as left, yeah. I'm 15% of the let's see how much. I'm 15% of the population. Okay, 15 again. Yeah, you can pause and scroll if you want. I'm next generation liberal, which makes up 12% of the population on the next generation. Yeah, I guess these are all just the same questions. Okay, when it comes to hard-pressed skeptics, I'm 13% of the population. Okay. Comes to young outsiders, I'm up again 13%. Okay, fairly general public, again, you can pause and scroll. When it comes to business conversations, I'm 10% of the population, okay. Business conservatives, okay, that makes sense. I'm about 12% of the population when it comes to standards for bystander. I'm 10%, so yeah, I'm decently liberal, as you can see here. That's my results. Huh. Okay, I'm Sifro Joe, and good night.